Hello and welcome to another stream of A Frenchman Learns About the Prefecture of Japan. And today we are doing Aomori Prefecture, which is basically at the tip of the Honshu main island of Japan. So either you would say it's north, if you look at the map like this, right, it's north, right? But often the map of Japan is more on the side where, Kyushu is west. So I guess this would be at the east, I don't know. For me, I would call it north, yeah. Kind of like Hokkaido is north, yeah. So Aomori, it's the tip prefecture of, Honshu. I'm interested. I don't think I know much about it, even in all of the recent, Japanese story stream we've done. All of the period from like Jomon to right now, the Sengoku Jidai of Muromachi. This idea is really not talked about too much. The main thing is that it is close to Hokkaido, where there was the Ainu people, and in this part of like Honshu, I guess it's still like a lot of clan and a lot of infighting. It's not really like always fully conquered is what I got. So yeah, I wonder the history of the place and what are the interesting facts about this prefecture. As always, this is a series that I've been doing for a while. I do have a playlist with all the videos. We have done almost 10 now. Next time will be 10 prefecture streams. I'll link it. And I've also got a Japan history series that I've been doing where I learned the history of Japan. We've got 10 streams so far, starting from Jomon period, Yayao, Kofu, Nasuka, Nara, Heian, Muromachi, Kamakura, Sengoku Jidai is what we're into right now. And yeah, it's been very, very interesting, so check it out if you're interested. This is the other playlist. But yeah, so today we're doing Aomori. As always, we'll watch a video, then we'll read the Wikipedia, then we'll check out some of the food and famous people from the place, and then we'll finish by taking a look at Aomori on Google Map, basically. As always, that's the structure of the stream. Pretty straightforward, I dare say. But yeah, what I'm thinking of it, I should make a poll in the chat for the next prefecture. I forgot to do one. I should do one. Japan prefecture. Here we go. Start a poll. Next prefecture. Here we go. Alright, so let's pick 4. Let's see. One from Kansai about Shiga. One from Tohoku about Iwate. Why not? About Saitama for Kanto. And how about Aichi from Chubu? Here we go. We'll get a poll. Wait, is it showing up here? Here we go. Okay, so yeah. Again, as always, I only found like a short video to introduce us to Aomori. It's just top 10 things to do in Aomori. It's not really about the story, which I guess we'll get on Wikipedia, as always. Or I guess more in the Japanese story series that I've been doing. Again, not talked about as much, but it is still a part of the map that I think has some interesting elements. So we're gonna find out, yeah? We're gonna find out. So yeah, enough yapping from me. Let's get into the first video for the stream. So this is by the channel and about Japan, 10 things to do in Aomori Prefecture.
Aomori Prefecture is the northernmost.
Yeah, very sweet. I see another one on the right. Is this also an AI voice video? Happy trip.
Aomori City serves.
Oh, seems like a real video. We'll watch this one. Let's watch this one. Yeah, seems like a real video by a real person. Let's go.
Is the capital of Aomori Prefecture. Aomori Prefecture sits at the northern tip of Honshu in Japan's Tohoku region. Aomori is famous for producing the majority of Japan's apples and for its fresh seafood, which visitors can enjoy at local markets. The prefecture is also best known for the Aomori Nabuta Festival, where enormous illuminated floats light up the streets every August, creating one of Japan's most dynamic summer celebrations. In addition, Aomori is renowned for its distinctive museum and its snow-covered winters. During our trip, we traveled using the JR East to Hoku Area Pass. It provided unlimited rides on JR East trains, allowing us to hop on and off between major cities such as Tokyo, Sendai, Morioka, and Aomori without purchasing separate tickets. On our first day, we arrived at Shin Aomori Station via the Tohoku Shinkansen. This is what the bus terminal looks like just outside JR.
So it's quite a snowy part of Japan, makes sense, I mean, close to Hokkaido, right?
Shin Aomori Station. You can explore some of the city's top places using buses or trains, just like we did on our short visit. The Aomori Kanko bus features guided information about the attractions. Join us as we explore some of the best things to do in Aomori.
I'm guessing skiing.
You can take a commemorative photo with Aomori Ken with a height 8.5 meters, which is Nara Yoshitomo's work.
Even the bus has AI voice. Museum of Art.
Opened in 2006, the museum was designed by the architect Jun Aoki, who drew inspiration from the nearby Sanai Maruyama Special Historical Site. Part of the museum is built underground like archaeological trenches. The high walls and open space create a calm and powerful viewing experience. Inside, the museum highlights artists connected to Aomori while also featuring international works. One of the museum's most striking features is an 8.5-meter tall sculpture called Aomori Ken.
Why does it look so sad? It's making me sad. Wow. Man, I've gotten back into manga recently, and I read a manga recently called Inu Mamoriyoshi, I think? Or Mamoriyoshi Inu. The dog that protects the stars, I think it's called. And it really messed me up. Just wanted to recommend it.
Yoshitomo Nara. This sculpture has become an iconic symbol of the museum. In Aleco Hall, you can see large backdrops painted by Marc Chagall for the ballet Aleco. Because of their size and scale, these backdrops are considered among the largest Chagall paintings in Japan, offering visitors a rare opportunity to experience his theatrical vision up close. They measure about 9 meters tall and 15 meters wide each, making them massive works of art that fill the central gallery with vivid colors.
The artist was like, the museum guy was like, I don't want to put 10,000 paintings on those big walls. Please make me one big ass painting for each wall. I mean, modern problem require modern solution. They look good though, they look good.
After visiting the Aomori Museum of Art,
I was gonna say this looks like some maybe Asuka Onara period kind of dwellings. Hello Seoul. Hello.
we went to the Sanai Maruyama Special Historical Site, which is a 5-minute walk away. At this fascinating archaeological site, visitors can explore the remains of settlements from the Jomon period, dating from around 3900 to 2200 BC.
Pit buildings. I mean, there's a bunch in different, prefecture, right? But this is definitely the kind of stuff that's the most interesting to visit, I feel like.
It covers about 40 hectares, making it one of the largest prehistoric villages in the country. Travelers can explore among the foundations of pit dwellings, storage pits, and burial sites, discovering how people lived thousands of years ago. The site was discovered in 1992, and ongoing excavations have uncovered extensive remains of Jomon period settlements. Personal ornaments show the craftsmanship and daily life of the Jomon people. On the grounds, reconstructed structures give visitors a sense of ancient life, including a striking 6-pillar building about 15 meters tall that may have been used for rituals, for community gatherings, or as a watchtower. Reconstructed pit dwellings allow visitors to step inside and experience what ancient homes were like. Visitors can explore interactive exhibits using information tablets, which provide detailed explanations and images of the artifacts, dwellings, and daily life in the village. With its vast scale and immersive reconstructions, it is a must-visit for travelers interested in history and archaeology.
That's me. Wait, did they already have Shiba Inu in Jomon period? Wow. 400 yen. food. Aomori Gyosai Center.
Aomori Gyosai Center, also known as Furukawa Fish Market, is a vibrant seafood
Snowy,
market
that's
just
it.
a 5-minute walk from JR
Fair
Aomori
enough.
Station. Since the 1960s, the market has been an important part of Aomori's culinary scene. The market is famous for Nokedon, a fun and interactive build-your-own rice bowl experience. Visitors
Okay.
start by purchasing meal tickets for 2,200 yen per person, which are exchanged for a bowl of rice and a selection of toppings. The atmosphere is vibrant and bustling, especially in the morning when the selection is at its best. This market offered a truly immersive experience that we will never forget. What an amazing way to enjoy fresh seafood in a clean market with such welcoming people. Everything we ate here was so fresh, but the fatty tuna was my favorite. Travelers can enjoy their customized rice bowls in the market's small dining area.
I don't like fish that
Condiments
much,
readily
but-
available.
Tempting. Very tempting. The medals.
Opened in 2011, this vibrant cultural museum in Aomori City celebrates the history and art of the Nebuta Festival throughout the year. It has a striking exterior covered in red vertical panels that
That's cool.
immediately stand out. Inside, the museum recreates the nighttime atmosphere of the Nebuta Festival through darkened halls, glowing lights, and the sounds of festival
that.
music. Start on the second floor, where you can learn about the festival's past and evolution through engaging exhibits. The tour
Itachi.
continues into a spacious exhibition hall where massive, full-size Nebuta floats are on display. You'll see bold faces and storytelling.
And I love the way the way the colors stand out because of like the kind of cuts in the line cutting, I guess. It looks really good. Very striking.
Scenes illuminated just like at the real parade. It also highlights the craftsmanship and construction process. Guests may also enjoy special performances during their visit. There's an on-site shop offering souvenirs and local Aomori crafts.
Cool designs. Oh,
The facility is best known for
A
its
factory.
cidery, where local apples are turned into fresh cider and other apple-based beverages. Aomori is also widely recognized as Japan's leading apple producer, which are used
I must confess to only drinking orange juice. I do like apple juice, but for some reason, yeah, like there's not a logic to it, but I guess every morning I drink orange juice, and I've been doing that for years, and I just never think of like, getting apple juice instead of something. I don't know. When you're used to something, you don't think about it, but now that I think about it, I do like apple juice.
and desserts, juices,
Prefecture is attached to the sea, but Hokkaido and Aomori. Seafood is great.
and local specialties. The facility
Because it's colder,
features
maybe?
a variety of shops. The dessert here had such unique flavors, and we really enjoyed it. Travelers must definitely try the sweet and refreshing apple juice along with the delicious apple pie. Here are some items you can find here.
Nice bottle. Ice cream.
This shrine is
Uto
known as the
Shrine.
birthplace of Aomori City. Its history stretches back over 1,200 years, making it one of Aomori's oldest religious sites. It is dedicated to the three goddesses of Munakata, daughters of the sun goddess Amaterasu. Worshippers come to pray for peace, prosperity, road safety, and success in business. It is also a place for personal reflection and spiritual connection. The place felt calm and quiet, with only a few people around.
Lingos. I mean, I do like apples, but some years ago, I used to eat apple every morning, for work or even like outside of work. Like every morning, I would try to eat a fruit, and I would always eat apple. And after doing that for like 3 years, I kind of got tired of apples. So I think I still like apple juice, but I don't really eat apples anymore. Yeah. And years before that, I had done the same with bananas. I used to just eat a banana every morning, but eventually I just, I never did variety, right? I'm kind of stupid. So I got tired of bananas and then apples. And these days I only take like a cereal bar, basically. Shopping.
Make sure to explore the shops located inside JR Shin Aomori Station. It is located on the first floor of the station building near the main entrance. Inside, travelers can browse a variety of specialty shops offering Aomori souvenirs and regional products. Aside from A Factory, apple lovers would enjoy shopping in this complex. Our favorites here are the delicious scallop croquette and lemon cheesecake. Here are some items you can find here.
Lemon cheesecake are really delicious. She sounds Aomori Ben. You can tell. Making me hungry as always.
Aside from Shin Aomori Station, there are also massive malls near Aomori Station where you can do some last-minute shopping before leaving. Shin Machi is a traditional shopping street where you will find a mix of department stores, clothing shops, drugstores, and small local businesses. Cafes and restaurants are scattered throughout the street, offering local dishes and seasonal snacks. We found 2 souvenir shops and a big mall while exploring this shopping street. Here are some items you can find here.
A lot of pottery, it seems. Looks very nice, yeah. But if you're traveling, I don't really want to store this in my bags, You'll break it so easily. Shiba Inu, of course. Weekend Western tableware store. Okay.
For dining, we highly recommend this sushi spot where we tried Kayaki Miso, a local Aomori
Model
specialty.
stars
Egg,
picks a
miso,
cute Aomori
shellfish,
Ben.
and
Listen to
vegetables
her.
come together in a flavorful dish
Okay.
prepared in a large scallop shell.
I'll check
We
it
also
out.
tried their sushi, and our favorite was the otoro, which was rich and tender. We also enjoyed breakfast at this market stall, a great spot that opens at 7 a.m. We ordered a salmon bowl and each piece was fresh and tender. We'd recommend it to anyone looking for a decent and filling breakfast.
That's a breakfast. My breakfast is 1 bar of cereal.
After eating here, you can explore the rest of the market and shop for Aomori products such as seaweed, dried fish, and other seafood items. Fresh seafood from the nearby Aomori port is sold by many vendors. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.
Okay, well, definitely a good video. I'm glad I chose this one over the AI voice video. A good amount of covering over Aomori, so I like this one. Alright, good video. We got a little overview of the place, so I enjoyed that. Here's the link. Okay, well, I've learned a bit already. Nice video. So I guess let's hear some Aomori Ben for a little bit. Which channel am I looking for? I don't really know. Oh, you've got a link. That's right, you can give me links now. Thank you. Here we go.
青森みちのくビザカード。青森みちのく銀行のクレジットカードがあれば給与振り込みも住宅ローンも年金受け取りも全部ポイント貯まっちゃう。ショッピングだけじゃないんです。青森みちのくビザカード。
Okay, kind of cute. Is it part of Aomori Ben to just finish the word with mo? Yeah, okay.
青森みちのくビザカード。青森みちのく銀行のクレジットカードがあれば給与振り込みも住宅ローンも年金受け取りも全部。
Yeah, okay. I feel like it doesn't sound, like some of the Japanese accent and dialect, they sound like a lot more easily recognizable, like Kansai Ben. Aomori Ben seems a bit more like close to normal Japanese, so it's not like, for a foreigner, it's not too different, Yeah, it's still like, I can tell what she's saying, so it's not too bad. Okay, interesting. Thank you for sharing so cute Kansai Ben. Okay. Fair enough. Maybe one day I should do a stream where I try to check out every accent in Japan. That could be interesting. I mean, yeah. I think the craziest one is the Hawaii accent, which, I can't tell what they're saying. What's the name of it? I forget. Japanese Hawaii accent. Dialect. I forget what it's called, but there was that anime of like the girl I like is from Hawaii and I can't understand what she's saying, and I couldn't understand what she was saying. Okay. France's dialect. I mean, little bit. I think the most famous one is called the Ch'ti dialect, which is like northern France and specifically a part of it. And yeah, there's some word that are kind of weird. And I think that it's kind of like the only one that's really strong, but it's not like Japan where, it can be really hard to tell what someone is saying, with some of the different dialects. In France, it's still like, you can understand everybody, yeah. It's not like that much of a difference. Okay, well, it's time to learn about Aomori Prefecture with the Wikipedia, so let's do it. Aomori Prefecture, or Aomori-ken, is a prefecture of Japan in the Tohoku region. Prefecture's capital, largest city, and namesake is Aomori. Aomori is the northernmost prefecture on Japan's main island, Honshu, and is bordered by the Pacific Ocean. To the east is Iwate Prefecture, to the southeast is Akita Prefecture, to the southwest is the Sea of Japan, and to the west is Hokkaido, across the Tsugaru Strait, which I understand now that you cannot build a bridge because the sea is very bad. I understand. I guess we could look more into the Tsugaru Strait. Aomori Prefecture is the 8th largest prefecture, with an area of 9,600 square kilometer, or 3,700 square mile, and the 31st most populous prefecture, with just 1.18 million people, so I guess not too many people. Mount Iwaki, an active stratovolcano, is the prefecture's highest point. A stratovolcano, I'm scared. It looks nice though. It looks nice. Do you know which is the northernmost ken in Japan? Well, Hokkaido? Or am I missing something? Is there another one outside of Hokkaido? Is this a trick question? Humans have inhabited the prefecture for at least 15,000 years, and the oldest evidence of pottery in Japan was discovered at the Jomon period Odai Yamamoto One site. Is Do not ken? Oh, I thought ken meant prefecture. Wait, I'm confused now. Well then, Aomori is the northwest one? Wait, Hokkaido is not a prefecture? It's not Hokkaido-ken, it's just Hokkaido? Okay, but why? Now I'm confused. Why is it not Hokkaido-ken? Naruhodont. This is a trick quiz children always say. Aomori is the northest ken. But why is Hokkaido not a prefecture then? Because it's an island, I guess? So it's like Hokkaido Shima then? Nanish? I don't really understand. I mean, it's a big prefecture, but I don't know the explanation, yeah. Okay, well, I learned something. Yeah, Hokkaido is not a ken. Okay. I learned something today. After centuries of rule by the Nambu and Tsugaru clan, the prefecture was formed out of the northern part of Mutsu province during the Meiji Restoration. We've learned about the Mutsu province before, yeah? So I guess we won't need to reread that Wikipedia page because we were learning about... what was it again? Mutsu... bottom of Mutsu, it was... Miyagi, I think? Yeah. For the chicken, 1 to Tokyo, 2 Fu, Kyoto, Osaka, 1 Do, Hokkaido. But I thought there was 47 prefecture. Okay. Interesting. So Mutsu province during the Meiji Restoration in the 19th century, the entire Tohoku region, including Aomori Prefecture, experienced significant growth in population and economy until the late 20th century, when a significant population decline began. Though the prefecture remains dominated by primary sector industries, especially apple orchard, it also serves as a transportation and logistic hub due to its location. Additionally, it is the largest producer of black garlic in Japan. Tourism is also a significant part of the prefecture's economy, especially due to the Jomon prehistoric site in northern Japan and the Shirakami Sanshi World Heritage Site. Okay. The difference is not clear. That may have historical origin. Okay. Interesting. Shirakami Sanshi. It's a UNESCO World Heritage Site in the Tohoku region of Northern Honshu. This mountainous area includes the last virgin forest of Japanese beach, which once covered the most of northern Japan. Okay, so it's like a natural park, basically. There's Japanese black bear, Japanese selo. Oh, it's this kind of funny antelope, yeah. It's like a goat, I guess. Look at this. It's kind of cute. Wow. I like it. I just want to pet it. It's a mix of like a deer and a goat, I guess. Okay. There's also some Japanese macaque and 87 species of bird. Okay. It's the Shirakami mountain. It feels like it's something out of like Princess Momonoke. Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, I think Momonoke may had something like that, you're right. Yeah. Okay. Human, okay. Aomori Prefecture has a distinctive subculture influenced by its distant location relative to the central government of Japan, and its region long, snowy winters is the birthplace of the traditional Tsugaru shamisen. So it's a unique shamisen. A local version of the three-stringed musical instrument known as shamisen. Embroidery, pottery, lacquerware, cabinetry, and ironworking are also significant parts of the prefecture. Various porridge and soups are distinctive to the prefecture. Several festivals are held in Aomori Prefecture, the most noted of which is Aomori Nebuta Matsuri. Aomori Prefecture is home to several associations: football, baseball, basketball, and ice hockey. Makes sense. The prefecture's religious beliefs are heavily rooted in Shinto and Buddhism. It is noted for its blind medium and purported tomb of Jesus. Okay. By the way, this is the flag of the prefecture. Okay. Sanmon, Bolaji, Montosole. Isn't Montosole like cursed or something? I feel like I've heard that in some anime. Wow, the snow monsters, snow-covered trees. That's kind of scary. Okay. Etymology, the name Aomori can be literally translated as green forest. But I thought Ao was blue. Nani? Isn't Ao blue? So wouldn't it be like Midori-mori? I'm confused. Japanese, I don't understand. The name was first given to a port settlement established by the Hirosaki domain in 1624, modern Aomori city, and most likely originates from a small forest on a hill that existed nearby, which is said to have been used by the fishermen as a landmark. Okay. History. Let us learn. The Jomon period is the time between 14,000 and 300 BCE, during which Japan was inhabited by the Jomon people, diverse hunter-gatherer and early agriculturalist population. We've learned that in the history stream, yeah? All people say Ao when it's green. Okay. Interesting. The oldest evidence of pottery in Japan was found at the Odai Yamamoto One site in the town of Sotogahama in the northern western part of the prefecture. Where is it? I lost my page. Right here. Odai Yamamoto One site. Earthenware discovered. Okay. The relics found there suggest that the Jomon period began about 15,000 years ago. By 7,000 years BCE, fishing culture had developed along the shore of the prefecture. Around 900 BCE, 2900 BCE, settlement at the Sanai Maruyama site in the present-day city of Aomori began. The settlement shows evidence of wide interaction between the site's inhabitants and people from across Jomon period Japan, including Hokkaido and Kyushu. The settlement of Sanai Maruyama ended around 2300 BCE for unknown reason. Its abandonment was likely due to the population's subsistence economy. What is that? Economy directed to basic subsistence rather than oriented to sustaining a market in essential and desirable assets. Being unable to result in sustained growth, with its end being spurred on by the reduced amount of natural resource during a neo-glaciation. The Jomon period continued up to 300 BCE in present-day Aomori Prefecture at the Kagemaoka site in the city of Tsugaru, where small statuettes called Shakoki Dogu have been found. Yeah, the very unrealistic proportion statuettes. I like them though. Green light signal is still called Aoshingo by everyone. That's confusing, you know. I won't lie, that's very confusing. Like if I go to Japan and someone tells me Ao, I just think blue, but it might be green. Okay. I mean, now I know, but that's complicated. The Yayoi period to Heian period. The Yayoi period, 300 BC to 300 AD, is one of the major historical periods of the Japanese archipelago, generally defined as the era between the beginning of food production based on rice cultivation in Japan and the emergence of keel-shaped burial mound. We've learned all that in the history stream, yeah? People always like big boobs and buttocks. Sure. I mean, especially back then, being the more sick you are, the more you are seen as someone who can bear children, right? So, makes sense. It is generally defined as an area. The Yayoi period were mostly Chinese immigrants and their descendants. The region known then as Michinoku was inhabited by the Emishi. It is not clear if the Emishi were descendants of the Jomon people, a group of the Ainu people, or if both the Ainu and Emishi were descended from the Jomon people. The northernmost tribe of the Emishi that inhabited what would become Aomori Prefecture was known as the Tsugaru. Historic record mention a series of destructive eruptions in 1917 from the volcano at Lake Towada. Inu fetish is illogical. I mean, you know, you might be right, but you know, there was also like flat people have always been a thing, so like, you know, no discrimination, everybody is nice, you know, like this statue is showing very big boobs and butts, but very slim waist, so there's still some people that like, you know, less meat, I guess you could call it like that. Historic record mention a series of destructive eruptions. The eruptive activity peaked on August 17. The Heian period, 794 to 1185, was characterized by centralized government influence by China. And yeah, this is the period where like the government is really trying to conquer the place. They sent the Taira, was it? I think, to conquer them. I keep losing my train of thought. The Emishi was slowly subdued by the imperial court in Kyoto before being incorporated into Mutsu province by the northern Fujiwara around 1094. It was the Fujiwara, okay. The northern Fujiwara continued to rule the Tohoku region until 1189. Mutsu province was a large province, very big, yeah? That was later broken into Fukushima, Miyagi, Iwate, and Aomori Prefecture, and the municipalities of Kazuno and Kosaka in Akita Prefecture. Okay, yeah, we learned about Fukushima and Mutsu before. That's what it was, yeah. Yeah. The bird is the Bewick's swan. The fish is the Japanese halibut. That's a weird fish. It looks funny. It looks very mad. Okay. The flower is the apple blossom. Yeah. And the tree is the Iba, the Tujopsis, conifer of the cypress family. Looks nice. The northern Fujiwara set up the port settlement of Tosaminato in present-day Go-Shogawara to develop trade between their lands, Kyoto and continental Asia. The northern Fujiwara were deposed in 1189 by Minamoto no Yoritomo, yeah, who would go on to establish the Kamakura shogunate, which is known as the emergence of the samurai, the warrior caste, and for the establishment of feudalism in Japan. Yoritomo was pretty good. We learned that. So what happened during the Kamakura period? The Kamakura period is a phase that marks the governance of the Kamakura shogunate between 1185 to 1333. Minamoto no Yoritomo incorporated Mutsu province into the holdings of the Kamakura shogunate. Nambu Mitsuyuki, founder of the Nambu clan, was awarded vast estate in Nukanabuku district after he had joined Minamoto no Yoritomo at the Battle of Ishibashiyama in 1180 and the conquest of the northern Fujiwara. Nambu Mitsuyuki built Shojujidate Castle in Ambu Naomori. The eastern layer of the current prefecture was dominated by horse ranches, and the Nambu grew powerful and wealthy on the supply of war-horse. You need the war-horse, yeah, I understand that. These horse ranch were fortified stockade, numbered 1 through 9, Ichinoe through Kunoe, and were awarded to the 6 sons of Nambu Mitsuyuki, forming the 6th main branch of the Nambu clan. The northwestern part of the prefecture was awarded to the Ando clan for their role in driving the northern Fujiwara out of Tosaminato. The port was expanded under the rule of the Ando clan, and they traded heavily with the Ainu in Ezo. Okay. Conflict would break out between the Ainu and the Ando clan in 1268, and again in the 1320s. The conflict ended after the Nambu intervened at the behest of the shogunate. The conflict weakened the Kamakura shogunate in its later year. The Ando became split into northern Ando and southern Akita division. During this time, the Emishi were gradually assimilated into the warrior class. Yeah, so that's why, like, even late Heian, right? I guess there was still the Emishi people, so like most of like northern Honshu was still not really conquered really and fully Japanese yet. Like the Emishi people are basically close to the Ainu, I guess. all that's separating them is the Tsugaru Strait. Okay. Buddhism expanded greatly into Japan during this period, with 6 new schools of Buddhism being founded: Pure Land, Rinzai, Jodo Shinshu, Soto, Nichiren, and Jishu. While the school of Buddhism spread to Aomori Prefecture, the process was slow due to the distance from Kamakura. Buddhism in Aomori remained strongly blended with other schools of Buddhism in Aomori Prefecture, especially Shugendo and Tendai. Even though we learned about quite a bit of the schools in the history stream, I haven't really memorized them much. Like, there's way too many Buddhism and Shinto school. It's kind of hard to keep up, I feel like. Muromachi period. The Muromachi period saw the rise of the Muromachi and Ashikaga shogunate and the Onmyoji, practitioner of astronomy and divination, into high governmental position. At the onset of the Ashikaga shogunate, the Nambu and Ando continued the rule of the area, with the Nambu controlling the current prefecture's southeastern section of the Ando, and the Ando controlling the Shimur, Kita, and Tsugaru Peninsula. Let me drink, I can't speak anymore. Feels better, okay. The Ando also were involved in controlling the fringes of Ezo, splitting their attention. In 1336, the Ando completed construction of Orikoshi Castle during the northern and southern court period. During the Muromachi, the Nambu slowly began edging the Ando out of the present-day Aomori Prefecture. The Ando were pushed out of Tosei Minato in 1432, retreating to Ezo, giving the Nambu control over all of their land. The port settlement would fall into disrepair under the Nambu. And this is the remains of Orikoshi Castle. Just some mounds, I guess. During the Muromachi period, Aomori Prefecture became a part of the Japan-Ezo Northern Asia Trade Network. Tsugaru Peninsula... Wait, didn't I already read this? No. Tosei Minato on the Tsugaru Peninsula was the primary port for this trade network. By this time frame, the Emishi no longer existed as a distinct polity, but their culture was still influential. Relation with the Ainu in Hokkaido was still strong. Sengoku Jidai, which we've been learning about recently, and what I've learned is that there's probably not much going on. At least so far, like, there's literally no talk about anything going on in Northern Honshu. So I assume that, like, Aomori back then was pretty chill. The Sengoku period of the 15th and 16th century is an era in which civil war and social upheaval took place almost continuously, similar to the early Middle Age in Europe. During the Sengoku Jidai, the Nambu clan collapsed into several rival factions. One faction under Oda Tamenobu asserted their control over the Hirosaki domain. His clan, originally the Oda clan, Odashi, was of uncertain origin. According to later Tsugaru clan record, the clan was descended from the noble Fujiwara clan. Of course. And they had a nascent claim to ownership of the Tsugaru region on the Tsugaru Peninsula and the area surrounding Mount Iwaki in the northwestern corner of Mutsu province. However, according to the record of the rival, the Nambu clan progenitor Oda Tamenobu was born as either Nambu Tamenobu or Kuji Tamenobu from a minor branch house of the Nambu and was driven from the clan due to discord with the elder brother. Well, sounds like a mess. In any event, the Oda were hereditary vice-district magistrate, Gondayosa, under the Nambu clan local magistrate Ishikawa Takanobu. However, in 1571, Tamenobu attacked and killed Ishikawa and began taking Nambu clan's castle in the Tsugaru region. I guess we'll get to that in the Sengoku Jidai videos we've been watching. So, I guess stuff actually happens in Aomori. He captured castle at Ishikawa, Daikoji, and Abulakawa, and soon gathered support of many former Nambu retainers in the region. After pledging fealty to Toyotomi Hideyoshi, he was confirmed as an independent warlord in 1590 and changed his name to Tsugaru, formally established the Tsugaru clan. Tsugaru Tamenobu assisted Hideyoshi at the Battle of Odawara and accompanied his retinue to Izen during the Korean expedition. Afterward, they sided with Tokugawa Ieyasu during the Battle of Sekigahara in 1600. We haven't learned about any of this, so no spoiler, please. Control of this region during the Sengoku period was more splintered than the central part of Japan. Villagers were often forced to labor for the local ruler and feed soldiers. So I guess even though like so far during the main series it's not really talked about, I guess stuff happened. It was also more culturally diverse because of the Emishi descendant and presence of the Waijin and Ainu. By this time, the transition from a hunter-gatherer society to subsistence farming was fairly complete. The people of this region grew rice, barley, wheat, and millet, and fished. Okay. Well, I guess we'll learn about what happens, but seems like there was actually some fighting when I kept saying in my reaction, you know, it seems pretty chill in northern Honshu, but I guess it wasn't. Edo period, under the Tokugawa shogunate 1600 to 1868, there was about 300 regional daimyo, or feudal lords. Edo period was a prolonged era of peace, stability, economic expansion, and urbanization. After the establishment of the Tokugawa shogunate, the Nambu ruled in Shimokita Peninsula and the district immediately to the south of it. The area of the west of the Nambu holding and to the north of the land held by the Akita clan were all controlled by the Tsugaru clan from their capital at Hirosaki. Work on Hirosaki Castle, looks nice, was completed in 1611, replacing Oikoshi Castle as the Tsugaru clan fortress. By 1631, the Tsugaru clan had solidified their control over their gain made during the Sengoku Jidai. Mutsu province was struck by the Tenmei famine between 1781 and 1789 due to the lower than usual temperature that were exacerbated by volcanic eruption at Monte Waiki near the Tsugaru clan capital, Hirosaki, between November 1782 and June 1783. During the Miyazaki stream, we learned about the Tenmei famine and the Monte Waiki eruption. It was a very kind of apocalyptic event. I mean, really like people probably thought it was the end of the world. Just really a bad time. At the beginning of the Edo period, the last pocket of Ainu people in Honshu still lived in the mountainous area of the peninsula, the prefecture. They interacted with the ruling clan to some extent, but they primarily lived off fishing the water of Mutsu Bay and the Tsugaru Strait. The Tsugaru clan made two big pushes to assimilate the Ainu. The first came in 1756 and the second in 1809. Records show that the clan was successful in wiping out the Ainu culture in their holding. Very sad. Though some geographic names in Aomori Prefecture still retain their original Ainu name. While there was still Ainu contact through trade and fishing, long-term Ainu settlement in Aomori Prefecture had essentially ended by the late Edo period. The Ainu left behind many artifacts and some place and nature-related words are of Ainu origin, such as Iranai, which means... Oh, it's a place, it's a town, okay. Most people during the time lived in village or farm. These communities were small and tight-knit, with people relying on mutual support. During this time, education became much more common all over Japan, including for commoners. This included Aomori Prefecture, though at a slower rate due to the remoteness, rural nature, and harsh winters. The Meiji Restoration to World War II. The Meiji Restoration in 1868 restored imperial rule to Japan, with Emperor Meiji assuming the throne. Despite the 1867 resignation of the last shogun, Tokugawa Yoshinobu, the Boshin War had reached northern Japan by the late 1868. On September 20, 1868, the pro-shogunate Oetsu Reppan Dome was proclaimed at Morioka. The capital of the Nambu clan who ruled Morioka domain. The Tsugaru clan sided with the pro-imperial force of Sacho Alliance. I feel like there's going to be a lot to learn about this part of history. I've seen so much of it in like games like Yakuza Ishin, which, you know, is around this time, and many anime too. But it's always very fragmented, and I really feel like I need like some clear chronological retelling of all of this, the Meiji Restoration and all of the conflict at that time. Yeah. The Tsugaru soon switched side and briefly became a member of the Oetsu Reppan Dome. For reasons unclear, the Tsugaru backed out of the alliance and rejoined the imperial cause after a few months. The Nambu and Tsugaru clan resumed their old rivalry, and fought at the Battle of Noeji. Okay. As a result of the minor skirmish, the Tsugaru clan was able to prove its defection from the Oetsurepan Dome and loyalty to the imperial cause. Tsugaru force later joined the imperial army in attacking the Republic of Ezo at the Battle of Akodate, where the pro-shogunate force were finally defeated. I think I remember this, yeah. There was like a samurai clan that was trying to make like a samurai republic in Hokkaido, in Ezo, I guess, but they were crushed, yeah. I think we had learned that in some video. As a result, the entire clan was able to evade the punitive measure taken by the Meiji government on other northern domain. In 1868, Mutsu province was broken up into 5 provinces in the aftermath of the Boshin War, with the new province Likuo occupying what would later become Aomori Prefecture and the northwestern corner of Iwate Prefecture. On September 4, 1871, Likuo province was abolished and divided. Meiji restoration was just create a bunch of prefecture and abolish them 3 years later. We've seen that in almost every Wikipedia page. It's something. The capital was briefly located in Hirosaki, but it was moved on September 23rd, 1871 to the centrally located port village Aomori City. The prefecture new capital Aomori City saw rapid expansion due to the importance as a logistic hub in northern Japan. It became a town in 1889 and then a city in 1898. The Nippon Railway, a private company, completed the Tohoku Main Line in 1891, linking Aomori to Ueno Station in Tokyo. Despite problems with harsh winters and little previous urban development, this accomplishment was crucial to the rapid population and economic development of the prefecture after the Meiji Restoration. Okay. On October 30th, 1889, an American merchant ship, the Chess Bolo, was wrecked off the prefecture west coast near the village of Shaliki. Many of the ship crew were saved by the villager. During a military exercise on January 23, 1902, 200 soldiers died after getting lost during a blizzard in the Akoda mountain disaster. I've heard of this one. I should definitely find a video about this one eventually. Wait, what did I do? Give me a second. I think this is it's a weird it's a weird option in Firefox, but I don't know how to undo it. It's happened to me once before, but I don't know how to undo this. Here we go. Okay. On May 3rd, 1910, a fire broke out in the Yasutaka district. Fanned by strong wind, the fire quickly devastated the whole city. The conflagration claimed 26 lives and injured a further 160 residents. It destroyed 5,000 houses and burnt 19 storage sheds and 157 warehouses. Sashiro Beach, Misawa, was the departure point for Clyde Pongborn and Hugh Herndon when they began the first successful non-stop trans-Pacific flight on October 4th, 1931. They landed in East Wenatchee, Washington, a little over 41 hours later. Okay, that's cool. Throughout much of World War II, the conflict remained distant for the people of Aomori Prefecture. The port and railway served to connect Hokkaido to the rest of Japan, chiefly bringing coal from the north to production sites in Japan's most populous area. This connectivity became a strategic target for the American force as the war neared the conclusion. American carrier-based aircraft attacked Aomori Prefecture on July 14, 1945, destroying infrastructure across the prefecture, including the Seikan Ferry, naval facilities in Mutsu and Misawa, Hachinohe Airfield, and the port and railways of Aomori and Hachinohe. At 10:30 p.m. on July 28, 1945, a group of 61 American B-29 bombers bombed the city of Aomori. Despite prior warning, the estimated civilian impact on the air raid on the city was significant, partly because of threat by the prefecture governor to cut food ration for those who fled the city. About 90% of the city structure was destroyed, including 18,000 homes, along with almost 1,000 people killed and 200 people injured. Sad. 1945 to present day. By the way, I just want to mention that, man, this might be the most complete prefecture page we've read so far. I mean, a lot of the other ones have a lot less to say about everything. I don't know who wrote this one, but they really wanted us to know about everything. I mean, there's a lot. During the occupation of Japan, Aomori Prefecture military base were controlled by the US military. Hachinohe Airfield was occupied until 1950 and was called Camp Hogan. Misawa base was occupied and rebuilt by the US Army. Since then, the base has been shaped by the Japanese military and the US military. The occupation government began an extensive land reclamation policy in 1946 aimed at reintegrating the 7 million repatriates from Japan's former Asian colony. This resulted in 269 new villages and 29,000 households on approximately 24,000 hectares of land in Aomori Prefecture. Sounds like a lot. In March 1985, after 23 years of labor and a financial investment of 690 billion yen, the second tunnel finally linked the island of Honshu and Hokkaido. Okay. Thereby becoming the longest tunnel of its kind in the world. Almost exactly 3 years later, on March 13, railroad service was inaugurated on the Tsugaru Kaikyo line. The tunnel opening to rail traffic saw the end of the second ferry rail service. During their 80 years of service, the second rail ferries sailed between Aomori City and Akodate some 720,000 times. That's crazy. Carrying 160 million passengers. Ferry service continued to operate between the cities, ferrying automobile traffic and passenger rather than train. Okay. On June 2nd, 2007, 4 North Korean defectors reached Aomori Prefecture after having been at sea for 6 days, marking the second known case ever where North Korean defectors have successfully reached Japan by boat. This was a family of 4 who were picked up by the Japan Coast Guard and taken to the port of Fukuoka. They were eventually flown to Incheon International Airport in South Korea at their own request. That's kind of ballsy, I can't lie. I mean, all the way from here to here. That's crazy. On March 11, 2011, there was the crazy earthquake, yeah? A couple people died. Yeah, I guess it wasn't touched too much, Aomori. During the first week of January 2025, record snow, okay. Okay. It was in Miyazaki, I think, that we had a record it in recent time. Geography. I guess we can pass some of this. They had the UNESCO World Heritage Site, the Shirakami Sanchi. As of March 31st, 2019, 12% of the total land area of the prefecture was designated as natural park. Natural resource, Japanese beach. There's a bunch of birds. There's tuna, scallop, flounder, monkfish. Not that I'm not interested, but I don't need to know every fish in the area. I think we can pass that. Aomori City only has 270,000 people, yeah. It's really surprisingly small, but there was only over 1 million people in the prefecture, so it kind of makes sense. Sorry about that. Average temperature of Aomori City is 10 degrees, Aomori Prefecture. I guess it snows a lot, yeah. Demographic. Oh, in 1880 there was only 470,000 people, so I guess by now it's better. But the numbers have really decreased. The peak was 1.5 million in 85. I guess in most of the prefecture, the 80s was the last peak in terms of population. I guess it was the economic miracle 80s, right? So kind of makes sense that after that it kind of died down, yeah. Economy. forestry for like Iba and cypress. They have nuclear plant. Agriculture, yeah, we know about the apples already. Tourism. Sure, there's a lot to see. Culture. The Koginzashi pattern example. Looks like some of the symbol on like old samurai clan banner, basically. Yeah. Cuisine. I guess we'll get some food in later part of the stream. Festival. By the way, I did open a bunch of other tabs, and this one is the big one, yeah. This festival. That looks really cool. Sorry about that. I love how 3D they are. It looks pretty awesome. Number clan. I guess we've read all this. Arts and literature. Osamu Tezuka is the writer of Japan's second most popular novel, No Longer Human, which I have not read but I've seen an anime adaptation of it. He's one of the Prefecture's best-known writers. Shunsuke Kikuchi, composer for series such as Dragon Ball and Doraemon, was born in the city of Hirosaki. The creator of the supernatural manga series Shaman King, Hideyoki Take, is from the village of Yomogita in northern west Aomori Prefecture. The comedian Daimao Kosaka, known widely for his viral single Pineapple Pen, was born in Aomori Prefecture. I see. Sosaku manga artist Shiko Munataka was born in Aomori City. Okay. The village staff, I think I'll pass that. The blind mediums, also known as Ichiko or Ogami-sama, are blind women who train to become spiritual medium in Japan. So you have to be blind? Okay. Tomb of Christ, yeah, what is this about? Like, did Christ go to Japan? I don't think so. Purportedly ancient documents were published in 1935 claiming Jesus preached and died at age 106 in Shingo village in Aomori Prefecture. This is one of many claims is made in a group of documents known as the Takeuchi document of Takeuchi manuscript, which claim Jesus did not die on the cross, but rather his brother did, and Jesus made his way to Aomori Prefecture via Siberia. According to the document, Jesus then married a young woman named Miyuko and fathered 3 daughters. During this time, he trained for 12 years and then began to spread Christianity. Historian and literature professor Kokichi Kano examined the Takeuchi document in 1935 and proved them modern forgeries. His purported grave is in Shingo, has become a tourist attraction. Okay. Like, who wrote this fanfiction is my question. Alright. Landmarks, castles, and German period stuff, yeah. Sports. Aomori Watts. Club. Sumo. It's known as the Kingdom of Sumo. Let's see if there's anybody I know. The success of the wrestler in the professional division. Aomori is the home of Prefecture of Yokozuna, the highest rank in sumo. Kagami Sato, Wakano Hana the first, I know him. Toshinomi, Wakano Hana the second. Takano Sato and Asei Fuji. Although the prefecture is second in terms of producing the most Yokozuna, behind Hokkaido, Aomori earned its title by always having at least one wrestler from the prefecture at the top of Makauchi division since Ichinoya in 1883. In September 2025, this continuity was threatened when Takeru Fuji withdrew due to injury, forcing him to drop down to the second division, Judo, for the November tournament. Now, this is stuff I know because, I do watch sumo. At the same time, however, Nishiki Fuji achieved a high enough score to return him to the third division, thus continuing the streak. Okay. I like both Nishiki Fuji and Takeru Fuji, but they're both kind of struggling, so I won't lie, the streak might be broken eventually if no one else shows up. Government, education, transportation, dialect, the Tohoku dialect, Tsugaru dialect, Nambu dialect. There's a lot, huh? Media. Okay. Notes, reference, okay. Okay. I mean, I skipped quite a bit, but I think this part were less interesting to me. But I won't lie, this was the most complete Wikipedia page we found about any other prefecture. I mean, all the other one had like half as much info. So that was nice. Huh? Okay, well, Aomori is interesting, definitely. Looking forward to learn more about it in the Japanese story stream, but yeah, that's it for the Wikipedia part. I guess let's take a look at some of the people from the place. People from Aomori Prefecture, let's see if I know anybody. Fumie Osokawa. Okay. Wait. Are you still there, Soul? This seems like one for you. She's often referred to as the original Kyungyu. Huge breast idol. Okay. Good to know. Damn. Good to know. Kenichi Matsuyama. Japanese actor. Kei Mizutani. She has big boobs. Damn. It's kind of like, I don't know if it's sad that your whole description is just that, you know, you are the original big boobs idol. I don't know if it's sad or not. Daisuke Matsuzaka, played in the MLB. Oh, you mean the Gantz live action? I've seen the movie, the 3D movie. Shiori Mikami. Voice actress, but I don't know. Osamu Dazai, yeah. Masako Katsuki. Okay. Kendo Kashin, a wrestler. New Japan Pro Wrestling, yeah. Takanawada. Seiko Chiba. I don't know many people here, I guess. Masakatsu Funaki. Oh, I know him, yeah. I used to watch pro wrestling. I think I've heard about it at least. Oh yeah, that's right. He was not just in pro wrestling, he was also in punk race in the early day of MMA. And yeah, that's right. He fought in punk race, yeah. Yeah. It's kind of like a legendary pioneer of MMA, yeah. Wait, I didn't know there was an actual live action. I guess I've only seen the 3D movie. Interesting. Okay. More sumo wrestler, of course. Yeah, I don't really know too many people. Okay, well, it's not a prefecture where I will know many people there. So many wrestlers, okay. So many wrestlers. Karateka. I'm always just looking for name I recognize, but nah. Okay, well, I guess that's it. I don't really know many people. Okay, well, let's take a look at the food then. We got the site aomoritourism.com. Nokedon. I think it was talked about earlier. In central Aomori City, why not try Nokedon at Furukawa Fish Market, Aomori Gyosai Center? After buying a cluster of tickets and getting a bowl of rice to start, you walk around the fish market, exchanging your ticket for desired freshly prepared toppings. Craft the perfect seafood rice bowl as you see fit. I feel like I would be the type to just put only meat, just the same thing, like meat. Just put what I like, I guess. And it's a cool concept though, it's a cool concept. Aomori apples. Oh, that looks nice. That looks really tasty. My mom used to make apple pies, and apple pies are great. Okay. Kaiyaki miso. A local favorite which can be defined as an omelette with scallop served in the shell, mixed with green onion and miso. It's native to the Tsugaru and Shimokita area. It's both nutritious and appetizing, with the scallop shell bringing out the flavor of the special dish. I don't know if I would like this. Again, I'm not crazy about seafood. Yeah. Matagi meshi. Oh, matagi. Obviously, I know matagi because of golden kamui, right? It's a type of hunter, basically. So I guess it's like, traveler food. Traditional Tsugaru cuisine of matagi meshi, hunter meal, originally using wild mountain vegetable and game meat, bear, deer, rabbit. I've never tried bear. Around the Mount Iwaki region, it is considered the earliest example of the kamameshi style of cooking, using a small pot that is also served. At Dake's Matagite restaurant, you can try their own matagi meshi, comprised chicken, maitake mushroom, bamboo, burdock fruit, and much more. I mean, if you've watched Golden Kamuy, you know what I want to say. Boki. It will sound weird to people who haven't seen Golden Kamuy, but it's fine. It's okay. Oma Maguro. I want this. Aomori's celebrated port town of Oma is the country's tuna capital, famed for the catches of fresh Pacific bluefin tuna often reaching 200 to 300 kilos, larger than the rest of Japan. Oma tuna always make the headline with Toyosu Market New Year auction at the start of each year, which give an indication of how priced they are. Yeah, I think I've seen a video about this. Back in 2019, this auspicious event saw 278 kilo tuna sold for record-breaking 3 million, which is 332 million yen. Fish eaten raw in France. I mean, there might be some, but for the most part, I don't think so. Yeah. I don't really know, because in my family we don't really eat fish, and also I don't really go to restaurants or anything, so like, I don't really know, but I don't think so. I don't think so. Yeah. I really don't know. Okay. Ichigoni. Ichigoni soup is made from two ingredients abundant to the Hachinoe area of Aomori: sea urchin and abalone awabi. Not to be confused with strawberries, ichigo is Japanese for strawberries. The dish actually derived the name from wild strawberries, given the resemblance to the sea urchin. Actually, I don't know if I would like sea urchin. Igamenshi. Oh, but there's no picture. Okay, well. Okay. Apple pie. I think like what I would be the most into is like apple pie. Yeah. I think a lot of the seafood I would try, but I would not really like that much. I really am not crazy about seafood, so I would try it because I need to try it, but yeah. Aomori might not be my favorite prefecture for food, you know. Okay, well, enough of this. Let's go take a look at Aomori on Google Map. Here we go. Let's see what there is to see in Aomori, if there is anything to see. Let me just adjust the chat better. Here we go. So let's first take a look at Aomori city. Right around here. Wow, I ended up in like the smallest back road. Okay, I'm lost. Where am I? I am lost in the back roads. Okay, but I want to go back. Ah, this way? Move! You're in my way. Move. Well, it looks pretty cozy. As always, the Google card it's always there when there's literally no one in the street. It's crazy how good they are at doing that. Like, it looks like an post-apocalypse city, you know? Like, everybody got kamikakushi. If this was Igurashi. Countryside has less and less liveliness. I mean, I guess we read that Aomori Prefecture only has 1 million people, and Aomori City only has like 200,000 people, so it's not that many, yeah? It's not that many. Oh, the sun. We're in Akodori. Okay. Okay. Let's drop somewhere else in the city. Closer to the sea. Let's go. Wow. Nice balls. It's very bright, yeah. Very good looking. Can I see the sea? I want to see the sea. Oh, I think we can almost see it. I should be getting close. A lot of factories, I guess. No. Bay Bridge. Okay. Okay. Welcome. I wanna go this way. No. I think the sea is over there, but I can't see it. Let me see the sea. I'll go closer and drop. Right here. Where's the sea? I think this way. I should be close. It's like a game trying to find the sea. I like looking into people's home. Okay. This one is not very well arranged. Shinoi and Hirosaki. Yeah, I'll take a look. Man, I can't see the sea. What is this? Okay. Cute. Japan has really mascot everywhere, you know. It might be, you never know. Okay, well, I'll go somewhere else then. Hirosaki. Hirosaki Castle. Oh, let's take a look at the castle. Wow. It looks very nice. Alright. Cherry blossoms, of course. Cherry blossoms. Well, this is how the castle looked. Tiny for Shogun. I don't think the Shogun lived in Aomori though. Achi Noe. What's on this side, okay? Here we go. Okay. I always end up in like some crazy back street. I don't know how I end up here. Like I'm stuck. Okay. A lot of small home. You're filming me and I'm filming you. Dangerous place to fall, yeah. We are both filming each other. Okay. It's a very residential area. We're on the road now. Okay. The Toho Kenso showroom. Okay. Very climbing town, I guess. Okay. Well, not too much to see around here. Edo Mansion. Honesty always comes first. Are you Edo if you live here? Interesting. Apartment buildings. Honshu Northern Place. Yeah. Ona. Wait, it's called Ona. Oh, Omazaki is actually like the tip. And there's a small island right here. Okay. I am at the end of the world, I mean. It's scary. I can't even see the sea. Why do they never let me see the sea? Okay, I can see the sea here a bit. Let's go right here. Cape Tapi. It's better. Maybe. At least I can see the sea a little bit. Okay, I mean, it's a pretty place, yeah. Okay. Very nice, very nice. I actually wonder, like, in the Wikipedia they talked about the train under. Is there any way to look at it? No. Oh, Second Tunnel Museum. Okay, I don't know what you're filming. That's cute, this kind of train. Oh wow. Now this is cool. It's slow though. Okay. It seems like a museum that would be interesting to visit. Yeah, it's a bit scary, like underground like this, but interesting. Okay. Well, you know what? I just had an idea. Rather than like looking on Google Map, since I've been playing Mountain Blade as Sokuho, we could look at the prefecture in Sokuho. I mean, I have to walk all the way there, but let's try this. Let's try this. Let's try this. I kind of want to go see the place in the game, so let's do it. Can I even reach though, is the question. I mean, it's kind of far away from where I am. Is the game being captured? Give me a second. Game capture. Here we go. Okay, let's see if I can go all the way to Aomori Prefecture. Let's see. Oh yeah, I was doing a siege, okay. Let me just finish the siege and then we'll go see if we can go all the way. Real quick, I've got to help someone finish the siege. I'm helping Ando Molinari. He needs help. Because he doesn't have a lot of troops. Oh, the Nobunaga is coming, I think. Okay, he's not building the battering ram though. Why is it taking so long? Well, I guess he's starting the garrison. When are we attacking? Usually it's faster than this. Oh well. I guess we're attacking because the Nobunaga came with like 1,000 troops. Alright. I'll do this real quick and then we can go to Aomori Prefecture. Real quick, Pikachu actually in this game it will be more fun. But I'm gonna like with all the troops. I guess I'll go to the ladder. I'm lagging, there's too many troops. There's way too many troops. Okay, better. Where is the ladder? Quick. And charge. I kind of want to go first, but I'm gonna get shot, but I'll go first. At least the battle will go faster. At least it will go faster if I get killed. But I don't have anyone here, so I might be safe. But they have everybody over there. I could just climb this and shoot down on them. Reload. They actually don't have a lot of defense at the gate. Kill. Hello. Alright. I mean, I'll go into the battle. It will be faster. I am lagging more than ever. Like, I think it's streaming and trying to run this at the same time. Move. Oh shit. Okay, at least we're here. We can climb the castle. He's trying to stab him with his little knife. Poor guy. Why are you running? There we go. Alright, let's climb. Come. Oh, they might shoot me. I think that's... yeah, archers. I took an arrow to the arm. And they closed the door on my face. Open the door! Yeah, I'm just gonna deal with my gun. And then we'll look at Aomori Prefecture, sorry for the wait. Didn't get any run. And everybody's waiting. And I took another arrow. I'm just gonna speed up the battle. Okay. Done signing. I let them finish. I'll just stay here. How many? 50 defender, yeah. It's almost done. I mean, we had like 1,500 troops. Ow. Finished. Okay. They retreated to the keep, so I just need to do the keep and then we can go to Aomori. Sorry for the wait. Take these guys. Just gonna kill the defender of the keep. Alright, maybe I can just let them do it. It should be fast enough. Done. Okay, sorry for the wait. Let's go. It's time. CQ. Prisoners. Decide later. The loot. Okay, I am free. So, we are all the way here. And Aomori is all the way here. I guess we can go to Seminato. It's far away, but let's go. It's gonna take a minute. You're saying jokes, but they're all prohibited, are they? You're a mod, so like, your commands should work. Your commands should work. That's weird. Alright, I'm traveling to the country. It's kind of far away, so... where am I going? I should buy a boat. Man. Here we go. I don't have my boots yet. Okay. So where do I want to go again? I think it's Port Eureka. Yeah. Travel. Going by sea is going faster. And then after Port Eureka, Sakata. Is it fun? I mean, it is the Sengoku Jidai, so it is kind of fun, yeah? The Sengoku Jidai is one hell of a period of history. No, stop. I'm going the wrong direction. Okay, this way. We're still far away, but we're gonna get there. No, stop trying to take the ferry, like, just go to Japan, I don't care. Go to the middle of Japan, thank you. My character just wants to take the ferry because she's lazy. Okay. It is very far away though, going to Aomori. Like this game, trying to go far away like this, it makes you realize how far away everything is. Traveling in Japan must take a long time back then, you know, there's no Shinkansen to like get your army somewhere. It takes forever, yeah. It takes forever. I just want to see Aomori. Come on. We're almost there, I think. I guess this is Miyazaki earlier, I think? No, Miyazaki is more like here. Okay. Alright. Almost there. So, let's go see Tosaminato. Let's go into the city. Let's see how they made it, so we can visit. Loading shaders. Okay. It's not a very port city looking city. Alright. What you doing? Okay. I don't know if it's like ultra accurate to how things looked, but yeah. I wonder if we can actually go into the castle. But the town is small, you know. I wonder if there's any fishing going on. Any socks? Veteran Yumi Ashigaru. Colosso and Nippon Jin were prohibited. I don't know why, because I have no ban on my channel for like anything. So it should work, but that's weird. That's weird. Yeah, the town is big. Let's see if we can go all the way to the castle. YouTube is racist. Possible. Possible. So it doesn't look like, or maybe there's water over there. I was gonna say it doesn't look like the most, you know, port city, but okay. The water is over there. I'm not gonna fight people. So, I didn't choose this outfit. Man, it's far away to get to the castle. I hope the gate is open. I climb all this and then the gate is closed. Choose my area. There isn't a lot of hairstyle choice. And since I wear an helmet, it usually doesn't matter, you know. Oh, I think it's open. It's open. Let's go. It's open. Can't talk right now. This guy looks cool. Teppo Shigaloof. Oh, I think he used a gun, yeah. Can we see the sea on this side? Ah, here we go. So it is a port town, yeah. That's what I thought. Elite. Spear, Ashigaloof. This is closed. Oh, I can see inside. Open the gate. Oh, over there it's open. The castle. I mean, this isn't easy to attack though. They definitely can climb from this side.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think I can get inside the castle keep. Can I? Oh, I can. Oh, it's the Lord's Hall, okay. Okay, well, this looks nice. I'm fighting. Namioka Jokuin. Nukui Mitsu. Namioka Tomokazu. Hello. Okay. Okay. Namioka Kata. She really has the dot eyebrows. Is she doing like an Hadoken? What is going on? Nukui Kane. Okada Issei. Okay. A totally room? Nah. I mean, I do have a town, but... something I'd like to discuss. I challenge you to a duel? Wait, I can have a duel? Wait, I'm gonna fight this woman? Okay. Well then, let's fight. Huh? Propose a wager. Wait, but we're not fighting. Okay. Do I need to leave to fight her, maybe? No, I don't think I can. Oh, I can fight. Okay. I'm gonna fight the wife of the Lord or something. Oof. Huh? Wait, but she's not here. Is that her over there? I'm so confused. Wait, I can't get out. She didn't come, she was scared. Okay, well. Not much of a duel, I guess. Okay. Okay, well. Bristol City in Aomori, I guess that's enough. I guess that's enough. Not too much more to look at. I mean, we can maybe look at another, like, maybe a village, I guess. A village in Aomori. Village probably look different. Oh wait, I loaded, so we're not in Aomori anymore. I shouldn't have done that. Yep, I'm back at the siege. Okay, well, I guess I'll leave it at that then. I'll leave it at that. I just thought it would be funny to look at Aomori in the game, but I think, you know, most of the place looks the same for now, so yeah. Anyway, that was fun, real quick, that was fun. Okay, well, I think that will be it for this Aomori stream. I mean, we learned quite a bit about Aomori. I feel like I understand it more now. You know, I was visited for like the German Empire stuff and maybe that festival. It seems pretty cool for the festival. But yeah, I guess Shiga is next. It was voted for, so Shiga Prefecture next. I will be doing that. Let me open a page. Shiga Prefecture. So we'll do that next week. And tomorrow we're doing another like Japanese story stream. We're continuing the Rise of Nobunaga, I guess. Anyway, thank you for coming as always. So thank you anybody for watching this stream. I hope you enjoyed. Like, subscribe, comment. Ciao, Toku. Yoroshiku onegaishimasu. I'll see you guys next time. See you. The biggest lake. Okay. Well, I guess we'll find that out next time. ExoticBankai.